Okay, a few more things to finish up on roofs, and I've made another copy of this file and given it to you, and it's called Create Roofs 2. Okay, and the last thing we did was we had created this roof by extrusion, and once you've created roofs, you can copy them and move them and mirror them. Ooh, I can't see that. So let's go back to 3D and I'll demonstrate. So I'll select my roof extrusion there and I'm going to go mirror, pick an axis, and I want to pick the ridge of the roof right there. And that copied it around to the back side of the building. And same as before, you can edit this thing, move it around. Okay. So you can copy, move, mirror. I guess you could probably even array. All right. So now we've got, and this, I say fairly common, somewhat common on some buildings is you'll have a 2-story main building and a 1-story or a 1.5-story, coming out to the side. So we're going to put a roof on this one. So let's go to level 2. I'm going to go find. Oh, it's not showing up. That's below the cut plane. Anyway, so let's go architecture roof. And I'm dealing with the wood roof, 8-inch rafter roof. And we're going to go stick with a 2-foot overhang. But I'm going to give a base offset of 5 feet. Okay. And slope, we're going to go extend the wall core. Slope will be on these 2 walls, and then no slope on the front wall. And then we'll sketch a line to close my loop. Okay, and now let's change our roof slope down to 6, 5 feet. All that looks good, so we'll say okay. And no, we do not want to attach. So let's go back to our 3D view. So here it is. All right, so that roof looks good, everything except for I wanted it up higher. So let's change the roof slope to a 9. Yeah, I wanted it even higher. Let's make that a 12. I know what it was. I ended up moving some things around and resized the building after I had placed it. Okay, this is not very obvious here. Let's go ahead and bump that higher just for giggles. We'll go 7 feet. All right, so I moved it up 2 feet. So I could raise these walls up 2 feet. That's fine. What I want to show you is how to join roofs that aren't made at the same time. And so we have 2 roofs here. And I can click one or I can go to the Modify tab, either one. And the little tool is right here called Join and Unjoin Roofs. And so the first thing I do is I select the edge of the roof that I want to join or to move, to extend. So I'm going to pick that edge. And then I pick the surface plane of the roof I want to join to. So I pick that one. And you can see it moves the roof over, joins those things together so materials look right and all that kind of stuff. Now you got to be careful with this because if I had messed up and picked this surface plane, it would have extended that roof all the way through to this plane. Okay, so depending upon the shape of your building, what's going on, sometimes you'll have to, draw a roof and then extend it out. Now the join tool also works to join a roof to a wall. So if for whatever reason you can't sketch it and you need to join it to a wall, it will do that. It will work on extruded roofs also. So if I had an extruded roof up on this level and I needed to join it to the main roof, it would still do that. Now to unjoin it, you click the tool and then you click the edge that you want to unjoin. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? Okay. All right. Now, so let's talk about dormers. What we've got here, and let's go to section view. And this is part of the in-class, so I'm just going to go over quickly how to create a dormer. And you're going to be doing it in the in-class assignment later. But basically, you've got walls, and here I've just got them from there to there. So it kind of depends on the construction that you're going to have. But in this case, I'm going to make some changes and select these three walls, and I want to attach the base to the roof. And so now you can see it is sitting on top of the roof. It depends on your method of construction. If it's going to be a habitable space inside there, the wall may come all the way down to the floor. It may not. If it's just a fake dormer, which a lot of them now on houses are fake, it's just built on top of the existing roof. Okay, but we need to put a roof on it. So let's go back up here to level 3. And I'll do an extrusion, be the simplest way. I'm gonna make my overhang a little less. Extend the core, pick slope, no slope, and then sketch a line across the back. Okay. Don't attach, no. And so let's look at our 3D view. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, because of my height offset. It was still set at 5 from last time I did it. So let's pull a measurement. What is the height of my wall here? Dimension. 8 feet. So let's pick the roof, give it a base offset of 8 feet. Okay, so that looks better. That's what I want. And just for giggles, let's put a cross section through there. Oh, I got a backwards wall. How about that? Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that looks good. Don't freak out about the way the siding is interfering with the roof. We're going to deal with that in a later video, how to correct things like that. So let's go back to our 3D view. We need to join this roof to the other roof. So modify, join roofs. Okay. And so now we've got our roofs joined, but we need an opening in the main roof for the dormer. So if I pick on the roof, no, architecture, openings, dormer. Okay. And so first thing I do is select the roof that I want to cut a hole in. And now I pick the joined roof and the faces of the wall where I want the hole to be. And so the roof is pretty easy to pick because it picks the inside edge of the roof. But now the walls, you got to be careful when you're picking the walls that you want to get the inside edge of the wall as opposed to the outside edge. Come on. And if you do happen to pick the outside edge of the wall, it's an easy fix. All right, so I've got them all selected. Let's go to a plan view where we can see this stuff. Now, that was the outside face of the wall, so I'm going to click that to move it to the inside. And now I'll do some trim. And there's my roof opening. So I'll finish that. Cut was not performed. Okay. I'm not sure why. So let me adjust my view range here. Maybe I didn't have a maybe I didn't have a closed loop in there. All right, so let's go with it again, a dormer. That's the roof I want to cut. Pick a joined roof. Pick a wall. Let's rotate that around. Okay, let's go here to do some trimming. Okay, so I must have had something not selected. And you can see here, there's the opening that it cut in the roof. Let me go back over to here and let's hide this window or this wall, sorry, duh. And so there you can see it cut an opening in the roof. Okay. And yeah. Let's reset that. And then because it's bothering me, I'm going to go ahead and attach that one to the roof to close it off. Ta-da! There we go. Okay. That's it for roofs. Next one's coming back. We'll be dealing with ceilings.